Now, most of us have no idea of what $1 trillion is, so I would like to give you a few illustrations of this to help you better understand it. So for purposes of illustration, let's say you had a U.S. $100 bill. This is currently the largest denomination that the U.S. currency prints. If you had 10 of these bills, you could really have a nice celebration with your friends and family at most nice restaurants. So you have a pretty good idea of the value of that amount of money. If you had a stack of those bills, about a yard, or of these $100 bills, a yard or a meter high, that would be $1 million. This stack would be more than half of most people's watching this body height. Again, $1 million is something we have an ability to comprehend what type of materials and value we could purchase. Especially since the housing bubble in the United States, you can get some really awesome homes now for $1 million. Many of us will actually earn that amount of money in our lifetimes, and some of us much more than that. Now let's go on to the next level, $1 billion, or 1,000 million. Now you may not know this, but most experts believe that there are probably less than 1,000 people in the whole world who actually have $1 billion. Now that really is not a lot of people, considering that there are more than 7 billion people that live on the planet. Just how tall would that stack of $100 be that would be equal to $1 billion? It would be 3,580 feet tall, which is well over half a mile, or just about 1 kilometer long. This stack of bills would be much taller than the tallest building in the world, which is in Dubai, and is 2,723 feet, or 803 meters. Let's ratchet this up to the next level, which is the point of this illustration, and that is just how much is $1 trillion. That would be 1,000 billion, or a million million. So if you had that same stack of $100 bills, how high would that be? Well, the answer is 680 miles tall. Now remember, these bills are not stacked end to end, but one on top of the other, just as in the previous illustrations. Now, if you're still having a hard time wrapping your head around what $1 trillion is, I'd like to provide you with another analogy. We all know what a second is. So let's say you earn $1 every second. How long would it take to earn $1 million if you earned $1 a second, or $60 a minute, or $3,600 an hour? Not many people earn $3,600 an hour. There are some, but not many. So if someone made $3,600 an hour every hour, not just when they worked, but when they did everything else, including sleeping, so they would earn $3,600 every hour without fail, 24/7. How long would it take that person to earn $1 million? Well, about 11 and a half days. But here's where it gets interesting, and it tells you why there are less than 1,000 billionaires today. Because how long would it take a person earning $3,600 an hour every day continuously without stopping? Well, that would take a total of 1 billion seconds, which would be 32 years. So if a person was 30 years old and started earning $3,600 an hour 24/7, he would not earn $1 billion for 32 years later. So this, of course, does not take taxes into consideration. It is merely gross income. This is still in the range of our comprehension, which is why there are a good reason why there are some people who have been able to actually earn $1 billion in their lifetime. But let's extend this illustration to the next level. How long would it take that same person earning $3,600 an hour every hour to earn $1 trillion? The answer is 32,000 years. This is one of the reasons why there are no trillionaires on the planet. This is truly a staggering number, and hopefully will give you a better frame or perspective on how much money $1 trillion really is.